Hey guys, what is happening? This is David Manner. I am here at The Lons in Paddington in Sydney, Australia, home of the very iconic and loved Renya Xydis, who's doing some hair just behind us. We are here live on Instagram, and I am with Dyson Hair and the one and only James Kavanagh, who is their new Head of Education. Welcome. So James is the new face for all things education and the professional facing landscape for Dyson Hair here in Australia. And I'm going to tell you something. I've known this man for a number of years. He hails from the UK, but tell us, James, how long have you been doing hairdressing?
So I have been in the industry a very long time, I think over 15 years now. So my parents have a salon back in the UK. I was part of the Tony and Guy group where I met yourself. David actually shot a collection for me in London
many years ago.
But I'm super excited to be part of the Dyson Hair Education team. We've got some great looks that we're going to show you today. So we can't wait till you check out with the brand new Dyson Corrale engineered for stylists.
Absolutely. And as you guys know, Dyson have partnered with the Australian Hair Fashion Awards as the major partner this year. So we're excited to put that event on when we can, and details are coming soon for that. But we have worked really closely with Dyson Hair, and to see the heart and passion that they have for the professional over the last couple of years with engaging with them has truly been something for us to say is very incredible, right?
Definitely.
Okay, so I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Tell us, what is so unique about the Dyson Corrale? What makes it different?
So, you'll see, first of all, the Dyson Corrale is cordless, which as a hairdresser really is a game changer. So the Dyson Corrale is powered by 4-cell lithium-ion batteries that will give you about 30 minutes of runtime cord-free. However, we've really thought about you guys in salon, so we've made the cord really long so you can get around clients, really work with it in salon. And it's going to give you a full performance machine that can be used corded or cord-free.
Amazing. It's a beautiful thing to hold too, right? So I was lucky enough to be invited by Dyson to go to Malmesbury last year in the UK to be one of the first people to actually hold, use and experience the Dyson Corrale. And now they've brought out their Stylist edition, which is what we're talking about today. So tell me, I know Dyson is all about healthy hair. And how does that relate to this new product?
So we're all about hair health and hair science at Dyson Beauty. We really research going into this category. So we have intelligent heat control built into the machine that measures the temperature 100 times per second. We have 3 heat settings. So we have 165, 185, and our hottest temperature 210. But really down to the flexible plates, it gives us less reliance on heat. So we're getting less hair damage from using the Dyson Corrale.
Amazing. Well, it is a beautiful piece of machinery. I know it's cordless, which is a big deal. Okay, so give us a bit more information around the cordless technology, and then we're going to go see Renya and ask her some questions around how she uses it as a professional in salon and backstage. So give us the 411 on the cordless technology.
So when you get your Dyson Corrale at home, what we want you to do is charge it 100% before using. That'll take about 70 minutes to give you that 30 minute of battery power. But remember, you can use it corded or cord-free. I want you to point out our beautiful flexible plates that make this product so unique. You'll notice that they're quite an unusual metal. It's actually a manganese copper alloy. And when Renya does her beautiful look later on, you'll see how it actually corrals the hair. So it actually holds and gathers the hair, meaning that it's even easier to create any style using this.
Wow. So it literally wraps around the hair as you're going down the hair shaft. So it makes sure that the heat is evenly distributed across all the hair. Okay, so let's go say hi to Renya.
Perfect.
And let's see what she's up to, okay? Cool. Hey, there you guys are. We are live, guys. Don't forget that if you've got any questions that you want to ask about this beautiful new piece of technology out by Dyson, make sure you guys type away and we will do our best to answer those questions. But let's say hi to Renya Xydis and the beautiful Lucy.
Hi guys, how are you? Thank you so
Renya,
much for this.
Tell us about your look today.
Okay, so I've started on the right hand side. So I'm basically going to show you what I do from the catwalk and I bring it to the chair. So a lot of people think catwalk hair you can't really do in the salon, so I'm actually going to show you how I do it. But the magic of the Corrale, it's so beautiful. So what I've achieved here is that sort of sexy glass bendy, like that glass bend in the hair. So I'm now going to show you how I do the S-wave. So you don't really have to do the whole head. I will just only do the front because it looks really beautiful and sensual to me. So I'll just come around here. I will show you a bit that I've done. So you can actually go over and over the hair and it just collects shine and it feels like glass. So I've been using it for the last half hour, and even going over each section you can actually see the shine, but it is lovely to put like a bit of a shine product. Then look at the way it just collects itself, and you twist it, and then you can really maneuver it any way you want, and you pat it and you curve it, and then it just collects this beautiful sensual curve in the hair. So I've just gone all around the hair. See, now it's just looking beautiful and rounded. Now I will show you the S wave that I really am enjoying at the moment, because it really brings out the color in the hair, brings out dimension, it brings shine. And you only really need one section. So if you've prepped the hair just all around, and then we just take the first little hairline section, put a little bit of shine, just a touch of hairspray. Now, when we're doing a flat wave, don't bring it out. The minute you start bringing it out, it becomes a volume wave. So we want to bring it, we want to have some tension, about 3 inches down, then get this beautiful, absolutely beautiful piece of art. It's like the Chanel of tools. You need it. You need this. So always bring the hair forward, because you want to accentuate the eye and the cheekbone. So this technique is so beautiful. It just makes everyone's eyes pop out. So here we go. We bring it towards the eye. We're feeding the S into the hair. Then we're feeding the corral, and you're twisting as you feed. And see how I'm tapping? But that tapping is causing shine, which is absolutely sensual and beautiful. I'm using sensual because of the S wave. So there we go.
I mean, I love this technique, Renya, and I've seen you do it before. I think I saw you do it on yourself
Yes.
today on social media, and
Yeah.
I love it. And I wanted to ask you, at what point did you discover this technique, and when did you use it first?
So I did a show in New York, and I did this look on 40 models. And from there, it was all about the beach girl, the Aussie beach girl. And then it was quite a lot of hair. And then I thought, how can I bring this back and make it really easy and simple for just the everyday hairdresser and the client that just wants a bit of va-va-voom in her hair. I just thought 2 little bits, that's all you need. On yourself, that's all you need. You don't need to do the whole head. The whole head can be done by your hairdresser, or you can do it yourself. But I just think it just adds a little bit of sensuality around the eyes, a little bit of something around from the eyes to the ear, and the rest is just beautiful glass finished hair. So it's just, it's from the show. So there's a myth. People think you can't really use catwalk hair, but you can. So I've made it my thing to make sure whatever I do on the catwalk, that I actually bring elements of it back into my salon, so the client feels like she's getting something that's new, that's fashion. Again, fashion and hair go hand in hand, and we always forget that. So I'm bringing a little bit of Fashion Week into the salon. So I'm going to go back to the other side, because this is just a really fresh side. So I want to just bring it up a little bit.
Match them up a bit.
Match them up a little bit. I have no mirror. You are my mirror. So guys, if you see anything wrong, shh, don't tell me. So again, just looking at her eyes. Okay, bringing the S forward. That's really important. Clamping it, holding it for a second, then really feeding the corral. Just feeding it and twisting it. And see how it's not flaring out. That's the magic. And corral means bring together. And see how the hair is actually coming together, and I don't need it, I don't sort of need to worry about it. It's just going to sort of magnify into the middle. And then look at that shine, look at that glass. And then...
Stunning.
I mean, look, she's great. I mean, she's a gorgeous girl.
That is beautiful.
And then we just the little ends, it's up to you if you want to finish them off. Again, patting or tapping is beautiful, just tapping slowly and really accentuating that curve, that sensual 70s, a Bond girl. That's the girl. She's a Bond girl.
She is a Bond girl.
She's a Bond girl, retro Bond girl.
So when I saw you prepping earlier, you were also focusing on the back of the hair
Yeah.
and bringing that beauty beautiful corral of the hair, so to speak.
So
you want to just talk us through that technique as well?
I will turn our beautiful Lucy. Sorry, she's got your back to you, but that's okay. Again, so I'm bringing the top section. I've already done all my other sections. Bring it out. Making sure you don't have that really weird crown section. Bring it out high so you don't have any marks. Then put a little bit of a very light shine mist, and here we go. A great comb. Make sure you comb beautifully through to the ends, using your fingers like scissors, chop chop, and here we go with our beautiful corral, and elevating it upways, and as you're coming down, your hand is to hold the hair up, and then we go down, and then we just really curve. Just think of curved lines. And then you just bring it down, and it's not hot at all, and it just bends and blends into the...
So how does the cordless feature of the corral help in a situation like this?
Well, I don't have a cord in my way. I'm not getting irritated. A lot of hairdressers, as we know, we get really irritated with the cord in our way. This is brilliant. So you just see how I'm moving. It's like it's like an instrument. It's beautiful. So look how I can maneuver. Look at this. I could not maneuver it left and right if it had a cord. I couldn't brush my hair back if it had a cord. See how I'm just pulling the hair? See, the cord would have been in the way right now. And then I can hold it, and then look at that. And it's that glass hair, which is beautiful. And then you put it, you just lock her up, and you put it in your station, and the minute it's red, it's fueling up, and then when it goes green, it's ready. So it's constantly at your station, and then if it runs out, it's so easy. It's got the magnet cord, and you can still work from it. So when it runs out, you have this great cord that is so long, it's so long that I can go over to my other chair in the salon. So they've thought of everything. This is the classic best tool. I can do so much with this. So I'm addicted.
So I want to know, what was your first reaction when you first saw it and held it in your hand?
Well, I saw it like that.
Yep.
My heart just went catwalk. It went weddings. It went last minute, 5-minute hairdos. I can run from my bedroom into the other room and not worry about the cord. Like I can just go, I can run around the whole house, do other things, and still just keep doing my hair. And I know that sounds...
on your hair as well. Like,
well, I will do it now. I know I've done my... But like on the video, you'll see a video that I actually did today. But it's so easy. And my face was like, I was in shock. So I just grab a little bit of the hair. Again, I don't wash my hair. I wash my hair every 3 to 4 days. So sorry, but I just grab a little bit around the front. I've already got the texture in the back. So I quickly go forward. See how I'm just pushing the hair, feeding the tool, and then working it down, and I've got this really lovely bend in my hair. That. And then I just get random bits. So I want some height in the back here. Again, I go towards my eye, and I'm just watching. And look how easy. And we're all hairdressers out there. And we just know, like, it's so easy. You create that amazing texture. Again, around the crown, you just bring it forward.
Renya, while you're doing that, people are asking on our live feed, how long does it take for this to actually charge? I know there's 2 time slots, one for 90...
James, 1 hour, 45 minutes?
70 minutes.
70 minutes, okay, 70 minutes, which is great. I mean, but if it runs out, you can actually attach it to the cord so that you don't have any downtime. So if you feel it's running out, you just connect it to the cord, which is brilliant. So there is no, but catwalk, the catwalk is only really, 15 minutes you need it for. So that would do at least 20 models for me. For weddings, it's fantastic for weddings, especially at the last minute when she's getting photographed and things like that. Anything like that, it's brilliant. So yeah, I'm addicted.
Cool. So from what I understand from Dyson, for a full charge, it's 70 minutes, but you can charge it up to 90% in half an hour. Is that right, James? Only in half an hour, it'll charge up to 90%. So you don't have to wait that full 70 minutes if you need the tool and you need to use it for a specific purpose, especially if you're on location, or like when you said, if you're doing a wedding, or you're doing quick touch-ups on celebrities, on photo shoots, or you're in between clients and you're going from one chair to the next, however you want to use it with the cordless free technology, Dyson have provided a phenomenal way for it to charge up to 90%, which only takes 30 minutes. Cool. Okay, so what are you doing now, Ren?
Putting my balance clip in.
Let's have a look at that.
Well, again, you can actually, like, we all love a clip, and just to get it off her eye, I'm putting just a cute little clip in her hair. Sorry, it's a Valence girl clip. And that's just something a little bit different for her if she's going out, putting a clip in her hair, and then just adding a little bit of hairspray, which is quite beautiful. And make sure you're flaring it out. Again, get your towel comb. But my favourite texture at the moment is the S-Wave. I really, really love it. It's easy, it's sexy. It actually defines you can see all the colour in the hair. It looks like glass. You can put so many beautiful bends in the hair. It's great for getting that dead straight glass hair. It's great for getting that the S-bend, which you Ricarac the iron. It's great for curling hair. I love the weight of it because for me, it actually gets in there and it does the hair. And it's like control. Like there's a really good control of this tool, which I didn't think until I started using it. And I really loved the way my hand was maneuvering the hair. So it was like driving a Ferrari. Not that I've driven one, but a dream that a Ferrari would feel like that. It just felt really good.
Okay, guys, so if you're watching, if you've got any questions for Renya from her understanding of the technology or how to use the tool, or any questions in general in relation to how she styles hair, make sure you guys ask. She's here to answer any question in relation to all things hair and this new beautiful tool by Dyson.
Yeah.
So when you finish the look, Renya,
Yes.
what goes through your mind? What is it that you want to fully achieve? Is it the shine? Is it the width? Is it a combination?
I want texture.
Okay.
So to me, when I use a tool like this, it's either glass texture, that's a texture, or an S-Wave. I just want to create something shiny, healthy, and beautiful, and something very easy that my client can actually do at home. So I've created something that you can actually walk out the door after having really sort of dirty, salty hair, but the minute you just add an inch of the front, you've actually given your hair a total transformation. And
Cool.
that's really important. That someone can do something different, but the hair, like, as hairdressers, we tend to just blow dry the hair. I really believe a simple tool can just re-energize your team, because that's what I'm into right now. All textures,
Yep.
COVID textures.
Yep.
Let's work on every texture we can. So
Yep.
I'm all about every week that she comes for a blow dry, give her a different texture.
Yep.
You know?
Why not?
Well,
Right?
that's what the fun is. Like that's the fun of hair.
Exactly.
So
If you're not confident in creating beautiful texture, then
yeah, don't be scared.
You've got to go back to the
Yeah.
drawing board, really, right?
Yeah, and that's one thing I've learned, and we're educating our team now, and this is so important in our classes, this tool, because it's all about, we can create at least 4 textures, 5 textures. That's so important.
Okay, but can it create waves and curls?
Yes, you can.
Okay, how?
Well,
you have to do it on the hair, but like what
well,
is
the
the
movement.
kind of...
Okay, so we got the rick-rack. Okay, let me go. I don't want to ruin your hair. So we can actually see how we can rick-rack.
I love that. It's like a flat wave.
Yeah. Around the hair. Hang on. I think, okay, no, I actually turned this off accidentally. Can I have another one?
no-
Sorry. Yeah, I actually turned it off, sorry, by accident.
That's okay, we'll bring it back in. But
No,
I just wanted
I've
to see
got
the
my other one there.
technique.
Let me show you the technique. This is live, guys. Give us a break.
Think about live. Here you go.
Here you go. So you go. Now let me check the boom. There we go. Is that the...
I love these tools. They're beautiful
So
to
you
hold.
can see the form. Okay, and it's just sort of beachy, it's beautiful, it's not too curly. If you want it really curly, you can just go on really high. I haven't gone on really high. And then when you want to really curl hair, I'll just turn you this way. Okay. You get your little sections. and you're twisting it. So it's just like any, and I like the, see, and it sits around the base of the tool, so you get a beautiful curl. So it's like any other iron, but it's conditioning, and it's not drying, and it's not hurting the hair.
I guess there just seems to be a lot of freedom that comes with this tool.
So the textures are great. Look, the simplest things are actually, like, you don't really have to say much. You really don't have to say much, because this is one of the most beautiful, simple tools. As I always believe, we all have every single makeup, we have every single concealer, product for your skin. We need to have all the tools around us to really make our hair work, because hair is just as important as your skin.
Well, one of the questions that's coming through is there any other sizes that it comes in?
No, this is the only size. This is
Yep.
the only size so far. I don't know if there's anything on the table, but there are so many other techniques that we could be using it for.
Yep.
But there you can see the beautiful ribbon curl.
That's stunning.
And then you just, I mean, I've actually put so much hairspray and shine in this hair, so she's probably... And then what I would do to give that sort of deconstructed look, I would really, I mean, that's nice, but for me, I would definitely go in there and slam it and give it that sort of edgy editorial look. And that's something I would love doing.
Okay.
Yes,
another
okay.
question that's come through is,
Yes.
does it have a heat gauge? What are the heat settings on the tool?
Okay, so there is, let me just see, there's 165, 210's the most. So you go from 165 to 185 and then from 210. So you can gauge it on thick hair, I'm sorry, thick hair or thin hair. So you can gauge what you want to do, and that's a personal thing that you actually need to consult with your client. You can't just go high or low. It depends on what the girl's hair is or the guy's hair.
And from what I understand, they've got 4 lithium-ion batteries in there.
Yeah.
And
We're getting really technical now.
I am. And it's,
James.
It's the same technology
James.
as Tesla cars.
Yeah.
There's also a flight-safe mode, so you can actually travel with the tool. Is that correct?
Yes, because everyone thinks you can use it on the airplane. Can you use it on the airplanes? No. So what it is for, so when you get off the aeroplane and you want to look really hot for your partner, for your hair, which is pretty special, because we all don't look very good when we're on the aeroplane. So I'm brushing this out. So this is the texture I love in hair. And once you brush it out and comb it out, it's just sensual and beautiful. I think that is the texture that I actually love.
I love that.
But you can go curlier. This is live, it's scary, but you can do a full head. I just did the top section, but I'd go from the bottom to the top, and then you can just really tease. But these combs are beautiful too, they're the Dyson combs. But even this vibe with what I've done now is really quite beautiful.
So we have a question from William Webb. Has the Corrale changed the way you work, Renya?
Oh yeah, it's actually made me do my own hair. Like I never used to do, I didn't really care. I didn't care about definition on my hair, but something so simple and so easy. The minute I tried it, I'm actually caring about my hair more. And it makes me have a different look when I want to have a different look. I've never had hair like this. I've just grown it with a blow dry and that's it. But now I'm actually getting in there and adding more texture, which is a good change for me, which I love.
Yep. So I've got a couple of questions for you personally, Ren, and thanks for that.
Oh, God.
Number one,
Yes.
Why Dyson? Why have you partnered with Dyson? Where do you see the alignment for you as a brand, as somebody who's been in the industry for so long, and is a leader with education, catwalk, and business? Why Dyson?
I love everything about, I love their sensuality. I love the way I love the science behind it. That's insane. I'm just mesmerized when they're talking to me. I'm just like, oh, wow. I wish I really understood that, but I don't. But I just love that they're so dedicated, they're so loyal. They really worry, they're control freaks, which is great. Their detail is amazing, but it's high value. And to me, it's the Chanel of hair in the tool range. So to me, I feel an honor that I'm a part of this, but I love creating. They allow me to have freedom with what I want to create. So to me, that's everything.
Brilliant. Okay. And so Dyson, in relation to their full portfolio, how has that helped you in salon with the rest of your team?
Its education is amazing. The tools are easy to work with. It's helped me just think 360, not 360, it's helped me just spin around and create different textures. So having this and all the other Dyson tools has helped me create, like, I don't know if you go onto my Instagram, but I've created so many hairstyles on my hair with all the Dyson products. So for me as a hairdresser, you forget about yourself. So now I'm actually thinking about myself, and it is important for me because I am doing education. I'm going around the world and I am the face for them, so I have to amp my game. I'm challenged, which is really good, and I love that.
Yeah. And my last question is, how will it change the way you work backstage at Fashion Week?
Like, I don't even have to think about it. It's like, just bring your Dyson Corrale. That's a comb and a Corrale. That's all. The product, the comb, and this, and that's all I need.
Fantastic.
Because it believes this product is everything that I believe in hair. It deconstructs, it straightens, and the curl that I put in the hair, then I go back in there on a vertical. I use it vertically and I deconstruct the curl that I've just created. Cool. So I love that texture.
Okay. So guys, everyone who's watching, Renya Xydis with the Journal magazine is giving away a free...
What am I giving away?
Giving away a free Dyson Corrale Stylist Edition every Monday for the month of June. You can win one of these. Okay?
So what did they have to do? I mean, I have to work really hard to get one of these.
Well, we're giving away 4 or 5?
Really?
5. We're giving 5 away every Monday for the month of June, okay?
Really?
And we want this to be something that stylists out there are using and falling in love with, just as Renya has fallen in love with.
No, seriously.
So to win one of these, you have to jump on our Instagram at the Journal Magazine tomorrow to find out how to win. It's going to be really easy. And we're going to be announcing one lucky winner every week who will win a Stylist edition of the Dyson Corrale valued at $699.
Wow. I didn't know the price.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
All right, guys, so we're going to wrap up. I'm going to have a quick chat with James, and we're going to wrap things up. But Renya, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Enjoy my space.
And Lucy, thank you for looking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Hair looks amazing.
She's a beauty.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we're going to switch over to... over here. Okay, guys, so thanks again for joining us on our live feed. I hope you guys enjoyed all the new information around this brilliant new product out by Dyson, specially designed for the stylist. Okay, don't forget we're going to be giving away one every week for the month of June. That's 5 that we're giving away. Is that right, James?
So, with the Journal and Renya, going to give one away every Monday. And if you want to get yours available now, they're actually going live tomorrow. So if you go on dyson.com.au, and for all of you amazing stylists out there, we're giving you an exclusive discount. So you just register your interest. One of our guys will get in touch with you. So we can't wait to see what you create with the Corrale.
Brilliant. So, okay, so if you want to buy one, and they're going to be available tomorrow, dyson.com.au. Register your interest, and you'll be one of the first people in Australia to own the Stylist edition of the Dyson Corrale. So, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys, for watching. We really appreciate it. Look out for the way in which you can win one of your very own Corrales through our Instagram page. Keep following Dyson and Renya and the Journal magazine, of course, to find out more. Thanks for your time, guys. We'll see you soon.
See you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.